How to read a diamond certificate. In this video we show you how to read and understand a GIA grading report. But let's start at the beginning. Nowadays diamonds usually come with a certificate of an independent gemological institute. That is, a diamond grading report that states the quality and nature of the stone. Therefore, it is essential to know how to read a diamond certificate before buying a diamond or diamond ring. GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, is one of the world's leading authorities when it comes to grading gemstones and diamonds. As a non-profit organization, it sets standards in diamond grading by inventing the famous 4 Cs and helps with research and knowledge to protect diamond buying customers ever since its establishment in 1931. Today the institute operates in 13 countries and over 3,000 employees work in laboratories, research facilities or university campuses. GIA grading reports are considered the benchmark in the jewelry industry. In fact, they are the world's most widely accepted grading reports. This is how a GIA diamond grading report looks like. The first thing you will notice is the date in the top left corner. The date of the grading report does not mean that the diamond was mined then. Also, it does not relate to the date the diamond was cut and polished. Instead, it states the date the diamond was checked and graded by experts in a laboratory. Is the date important at all? Well, diamonds do not get old. However, if the report dates back before 2006, GIA introduced new cut grades that helped standardize diamond grading in 2006. You might want to have the stone rechecked according to today's standards to make it 100% comparable. The next thing below the date is the GIA report number. It is a unique number which can be verified at the GIA website. Here you can also download a soft copy of the grading report in PDF format. Next, the report states the shape and measurements of the stone. For example, a round brilliant, hard, emerald or cushion, etc. The measurements are important for all cutting styles because they describe the overall appearance. A diamond's measurements are given in width to length times height. In case of the round brilliant cut, width and length should not be too far apart, which would make the shape uneven or oval. The middle section describes the 4 Cs: carat weight, color, clarity and cut. We have separate videos on each of the 4 Cs, so we will only briefly summarize them here. Carat. Carat relates to the weight of the stone. However, this does not necessarily mean its size. If a round brilliant is cut too shallow, it may appear larger, but will look dull. If the stone is cut too deep, it might weigh 1 carat, but appear much smaller because we will usually look at a diamond from above. Most round brilliants that weigh exactly 1.00 carat, graded with a very good or excellent cut, have a diameter of somewhere between 6.3 to 6.6 millimeters. However, there are also stones with a fair cut that have a diameter of only 5.6 millimeter, just to keep the label of being a 1 carat stone. By the way, 1 carat equals 0.2 grams. That means a 5 carat diamond weighs exactly 1 gram. Color. The diamond color scale reaches from D to Z, that is, from completely colorless to a yellow tinge. One person likes warm colors, another prefers colder colors. While color is a matter of taste to some extent, experience shows that most people perceive diamond colors graded from D to I as pleasant to the eye. Diamonds with lower color grades, especially when cut properly, can also be beautiful because the human eye notices sparkle before color. However, you will see the yellowish tone, and that is why we do not recommend going below the color grade I. Clarity. When it comes to clarity, it is important to know that the benchmark for diamond clarity grading is the 10-fold magnifying loupe. A loupe-clean diamond is free of inclusions under 10-fold magnification. but not necessarily clean under 20 times or 60 times magnification in a microscope. The clarity grades I1 to I3 describe diamonds with inclusions that are visible to the naked eye. Some Si2 graded stones can be borderline regarding visible inclusions. This is true especially for larger diamonds. Bottom line here, the naked eye will not see a difference in diamond clarity from loop clean to VS2. Cut. A diamond's cut is the most important criteria because it defines the light performance within the stone and directly influences the diamond's beauty. We recommend to choose diamonds with very good or excellent cut grades. Some people even go beyond an excellent cut grade and also want polish and symmetry to be at the highest possible level. Having cut, polish and symmetry graded excellent is often referred to as XXX. While a diamond does not have to have an excellent cut grade to be breathtakingly beautiful, the independent grading gives you assurance that the light performance within the stone was maximized. There is nothing left to improve. An important side note here, there are all kinds of theories out there when it comes to making an excellent cut diamond even more perfect. Some people claim that within diamond proportions, a certain combination of angles would create more sparkle. Others believe in the so-called hearts and arrow pattern. This pattern, however, relates to symmetry only and it is not recognized by GIA. Others again believe in the middle of excellent cut parameters. For example, if the diameter of most 1 carat round brilliants lies between 6.3 to 6.6 millimeters, then 6.45, the middle, must be the better perfect. Well, this simplistic line of thought is wrong for many reasons. One being that the cut grade is made up by many different factors and cannot be reduced to one parameter alone. Another would be that once you get to the point where the human eye cannot tell the difference, or significant distinctions cannot be measured, it makes sense to work with a range rather than with fixed values. But one thing is true for all of the above. If there would be substantial gemological relevance to any of these ideas or concepts that try to find the super ideal perfect diamond, then the world's leading gemological institute with all its vast resources, manpower and experience would know it. There's a reason why jewelers, consumers and famous auction houses worldwide trust in GIA's expertise. If GIA states a diamond's cut as excellent, then there is nothing left to improve. Polish and symmetry. Polish relates to all external features of the diamond like polish lines or naturals. Symmetry, on the other hand, describes the correct alignment of the facets and structure of the stone. Fluorescence in 3 sentences. Fluorescence is an optical phenomenon that makes diamonds emit visible light, which is usually blue, when exposed to ultraviolet light. About 25 to 35% of all diamonds have a varying degree of fluorescence. Important, in gemology, fluorescence is not a quality feature, but rather a characteristic for identification. It's just an additional parameter to describe the stone. Please note, in the diamond market, strong and very strong fluorescent diamonds are traded at a discount. More you find out in our video on fluorescence. Next comes the inscription. Here the diamond grading report states if and what is inscribed on the stone. Usually a round brilliant will have a laser inscription on the girdle with the certificate number so that the stone can always be matched with the corresponding grading report. This is very handy, especially if you want to have your diamond set in a ring. Once it comes back from the goldsmith, you can use a 10-fold magnifying loupe to check that it is your stone in the ring setting. There is no reason not to show it. Last but not least in this section are the comments. This is where any information goes that is not covered by the standard parameters. If a grading report shows comments, those are usually neglectable ones, like additional pinpoints are not shown, or minor details of polish are not shown. This simply means that these features exist but have no impact on the clarity grade and therefore do not show up in the plotted diagram. They are irrelevant for the clarity grade but noted down as a matter of form. Grading reports can, however, also contain very important information such as diamond treatments. If the diamond was treated, that is, its color or clarity was artificially improved, it will be stated under the comments. This is essential to know because treated diamonds can come with huge discounts in price compared to their untreated counterparts. Diamond treatments are rather rare, yet they are a prime example of how GIA protects the jewelry buying public. The second main section of the grading report describes the proportions of the diamond, like table size in percentage, crown and pavilion angles, if the diamond has a culet, and so on. Two things may be considered here for the round brilliant cut: table size and the girdle. While it doesn't matter too much if the girdle is thin to medium or thick, it should not be too wavy, that is, reaching from very thin to extremely thick, for instance. In general, a very thick girdle holds diamond weight in the lower part of the stone simply to retain carat size. Table size is another nuance that may be considered a trade-off between brilliance and fire. The larger the table, the more light is returned as brilliance. The smaller the table, the more light is split into the spectral colors and appears as fire. There is no right or wrong when it comes to matters of taste. However, experience shows that table sizes between 56 to 61% tend to be pleasant for most people. Then comes the clarity characteristics diagram. The left side shows the upper view. The right sketch shows the diamond from below. Internal characteristics are marked in red, external features in green. While the diagram is only an approximate representation of the diamond on which the symbols indicate position, type, and size of the given clarity characteristics, it does not relate to their severity. Consider those two examples, I2 and SI2. The inclusion plot of the better SI2 clarity grade looks crowded almost with symbols, while the less quality I2 sketch has only 3 marks. However, once you see how prominent the few big internal characteristics are, then you understand the real difference. The plot is to give you an overview over the inclusions that helps to identify the stone. It cannot show the character of the stone. The character or overall appearance of the diamond, the given mix of dark or white inclusions, their position and severity, are summed up in the clarity grade that has very defined limits to make the description as accurate as possible. A certificate can come as a diamond grading report with the clarity plot, or in a more compact version as a diamond dossier without the plot. Last but not least, you have the grading scales on the right of the certificate that show you how the given quality grades rank within the overall grading system. Well, knowledge is power, and now you have a little more of it. We believe the customer has the right to know exactly what they are buying, and so will you now. If you found this video helpful and interesting, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any news in the world of diamonds.